Shalom, shalom. Shalom, fam. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody is having a great morning. Shabbat shalom. Happy Sabbath to all those, the chosen ones. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah Sabaoth, who is King, who is the Creator. Elohim of Israel, Elohim of my forefathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Jacob, giving all honors, honoring Mashiach, Yahusha, who is our kinsman redeemer, who is Adonai, the Ruach HaKodesh. Acknowledge the Ruach HaKodesh. All praises, hallelujah. The Ruach HaKodesh, who is the consuming fire, the spirit that Mashiach gave up when he laid his life down. Hallelujah. Ruach HaKodesh is our God, our teacher, who leads us in all truth, and is our comforter, gives us comfort at the time of need, at the time of the temptation of sin, provides a way of escape. So all praises, man. Oh man, gotta have that conversation, guys, that nobody wants to talk about. Israel, we gotta have that conversation nobody wants to talk about. And I know everybody is talking about it, but you know, the recent happenings in the life of the Atlanta rap scene, and it is not looking good. It's not looking too good. You know, coming now that I'm in the truth, now that I've been redeemed and I'm in the walk, and the Most High, I was awakened in 2017, but prior to that, you know, I was in the secular music business. And, you know, I come across some guys that, you know, just could not get out of that lifestyle. They just couldn't do it, fam. They just could not do it. They were in that lifestyle and just indulge some of the big names. And this is by no means, this is not glorifying that lifestyle. I'm just giving a testimony because I'm thankful. Because I coming from this perspective, see, everybody's on the internet talking about this for clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? Same situation. May his family find peace in this situation, but the same situation with Young Dolph. May his soul rest. Because we all don't know, you know, he led a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know any woman's relationship with the Creator. You know, we know the fruit. We go by their fruit. But you know, each and every man got to work out their own soul salvation. You know what I'm saying? So even with that situation, you know, all these bloggers on the internet just for clicks and views, man, because they know people are gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? So here's my thing, okay? Like I said, being in the music business, the secular music business for such a long time now, in the Hebrew, you know, music community, I'm so glad and so elated, so super blessed to be able to have eyes to see. You got to see the difference, because Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he gets old, he will not depart from it. So I'm thankful for my mother. I'm thankful for the support system I did have. You know, my father wasn't there for me at a young age, but me and him have a good relationship now. Y'all keep him in your prayers as his health you know, is getting better. But saying that to say that, you know, I got older, I matured, and now I understand who the Creator is, who I am, the people of the Bible, the culture of the Bible, who the people were, and how I was able to dispel the lies and get out of the lie and come into the knowledge of the truth. Hallelujah. So when you train up a child as he should go, my mom instilled, my grandmother, my aunts, uncles, they instill those, church members, my uncle, brothers, deacons of the church, they saw something in me that he's not going to depart from it. Not only did I not depart from it, but I have a greater understanding of it now, of the knowledge of Yahuwah, of Mashiach, what their purpose and their function is, and how I am a family member, and what my purpose and my function is. All praises. So Proverbs, man, 22:6. That is like, come on, like, and that's why, it's hard to watch, because I'm like, these guys, Young Thug, Gunna, Lil Baby, that whole Atlanta rap scene, the Jacksonville rap scene, Miami, Florida rap scene, like all of these are career politicians, guys. I just talked about this on the couple last videos I done. Career politicians, man. These prosecutors. Look at Kamala Harris, for example. Look at Kamala Harris. She is now the vice president of supposedly the richest country in the world, the highest office in the land, right? Y'all, she was a lawyer and then a prosecutor in San Francisco, and then a senator, and now the vice president. These prosecutors, most of them have aspirations of winning cases, bringing the evidence to the state or to the feds, and if they get convictions, that's a win. That's a notch in their belt, guys. So years later, somebody is in their ear saying, hey, you ever thought about running for senator? You ought to think about it. I could make a couple phone calls. Next thing you know, the corporations that have the money is now calling them. They get a phone call while they're at dinner with their kids, celebrating their kid's birthday, and they get a call from the Koch brothers, billions of dollars. Hey, we're going to put $1 million into your bank account for your campaign. You don't think most of them bite on that? So yeah, they have those aspirations when they get these RICO cases against these rappers. So when y'all are young, 8, 9 years old, when you was in church, and when somebody was in your ear, a family member trying to tell you that they seen the light in you then, and you did not go up in that way, you departed from it and went a whole nother way. You saw that lifestyle, you saw that money, you saw the women, you saw the glamour, you saw the cars, and now you're in a situation pretty much where you're not coming home. That's that's what the realization of it is. You're not coming home. You're not coming home, man. I know, 6ix9ine, the rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he had a situation a couple years ago. He was able to come home because he supposedly snitched. That's allegedly. I don't keep up with a lot of that stuff. I just know, what I see, what I hear. And now he's supposedly trolling, Casanova 2 times, because Casanova 2 times, if you don't know, that's a Brooklyn rapper. The Gorilla Peace Stone gang, they just brought that down. He just copped to a plea. Evidently somebody in his crew they got the evidence on him that he was the ringleader in all of this. So only, his lawyers in his ear telling him, like, look, just cop to a plea. This man facing life in prison. However, Here's the catch. If you didn't if you as a child, you were told things, you were given advice by family members, and you did not keep in the way, guess what? It is your own fault. Here in the South, our aunties and grandmothers and mothers in the so-called in the black community have these sayings. And y'all know the saying I'm about to allude to. If you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. You made your bed, you got to lay in it. Meaning, you knew right from wrong. You went the route of the wrong. And see, that's why the Most High was telling Joshua, Yahushua, I'm about to take you into the land, but you cannot let this law depart from your mouth. Keep this law in your mouth. Do not turn to the left or to the right, but stay on the straight path. Do not turn to the left or to the right, but stay on the straight path. And you guys just go a whole nother route. So now you got whole gang. They got 200 pages of a whole indictment. Where this, you had your label, Young Thug, YSL, Young Slime Life, your regular label. And then you had your gang named after it. Come on, man, you can't be more stupider. If stupider was a word, come on, bro. But you were so engulfed in sin, living a lifestyle of sin. The wages of sin, the payment of sin is death. Now you in hell, prison, jail. That same face the other day when you made that court appearance with them Fulton County Blues on was the different face you was making in them videos. The look on his face, guys. Reality sets in, and now you're getting paid for what you've been doing. Y'all, listen to me. They have evidence from 2012. This is 2022. That's 10 years of evidence of crimes committed. Y'all were picking on the poor. Extortion. If you don't do this, we're going to release this. If you don't let us sell drugs out of your cleaner, you were preying and being a predator in the community in Atlanta, in the black communities, people that look just like you, just because you had the power and the numbers and the gang to do it. Somebody owned a bakery, somebody owned a cleaners. You was running drugs and narcotics through those companies and extorting them, telling them you would do this to their families and their daughters and da-da-da. You were preying on the poor. So guess what? That's sin. You were lying, fornicating, killing. That's sin. And now you're being paid the wages. And it's nobody's fault but yours, though. Self-accountability. Self-accountability. That's what Proverbs is talking about. Train a child in the way he should go. Train up a child. And when he gets older, when he matures, when he has life experience, he will not depart from it. So why did they depart? Come on, mothers, fathers. We have to answer these questions. Like I said, this is the tough conversation we have to have, especially in our so-called black community. We're already up against the beast. We're already downtrodden. We're already the byword. The Most High said we will be known as the byword. Go look up the N-word. I challenge you. Go get 6 videos of your most favorite movie, whether it's Friday After Next, Coming to America. Go look at them. Go on YouTube and look up 6 of your different movies in 6 different languages. And wherever that movie has the N-word, it says that word in that language. That is one word that is known in every language as the same thing. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. You got to think. We have to start thinking. So now, Young Thug and Gunna and Lil Baby and that whole Atlanta rap scene. All this drill stuff in New York, all this drill stuff in Jacksonville, where these guys are getting locked up. These prosecutors in these states and these feds are not playing games. They got the evidence. Y'all talk about it. Chicago drill scene. Y'all talk about it in your raps and your songs. Listen, for example, no Bobby Shmurda from New York. He's home now. He's doing his thing. But 7 years ago, when they got locked up, him and Roddy Rebel, do you understand? These jokers allegedly did a robbery, had a show at Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden, the mecca of listen to this, Madison Square Garden, and wore the same clothes that they did the robbery in to the show at a 20,000, 25,000 seat venue. That was used as evidence against them. Yeah, they're home, they're out, but they did 5 to 7, 8 years for that. Because that was used as evidence to say, we know you did this. This person ended up dying, or this person ended up having multiple injuries, and they identified you, and then you wore the same clothes at the show in front of 20-something thousand people. God, train up a child. See how that's now it's coming back. Because as children, we're not getting it. Not saying this is for everybody, but in our communities, what are we not understanding? What are we not getting? Because our young men, our young boys are turning into men, and they monsters out here in these streets, y'all. Once again, these gangs killing, extortion in your own communities, lining people up and extorting them, preying on innocent families that has worked hard, that has got businesses, dry cleaners, bakeries, food stores, and you extort them in our communities. And now reality is hitting. 10 years of evidence, guys. 10 years. Getting car rentals, doing drive-bys. Come on, y'all, that's paperwork. That stuff don't go away. Your name when you rent a car is in a database. It's in a system. Come on, man. Like once again, as young boys, when we're taught good, because all of us don't come up in an environment where it's just bad and we just, a product of the environment. Most time we have a choice. I had a choice. The environment I grew up in was not that great. There were men around me that's still locked up to this day. And I'm all praises, I'm 44. I was a little boy, so a lot of guys doing 29, 30 years. A lot of guys I got just came home. So once again, the message is, if you live that lifestyle, you best understand whatever you're getting away with now. Man, these people out here ain't playing no games. This is their career. Their career is to catch criminals. So if you're involved in any type of criminal activity, guess what? So I really do feel that Young Thug was wearing all those dresses and lipstick and makeup to throw them off. Now it would make sense. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's so, I just said I feel like that. Was that why he was wearing the dresses and all that stuff in the photo shoots, lipstick and pink sequins and diamonds on his face and stuff like that to throw them off? Well, guess what? Now they're going to use that too. RICO charge, man, you looking at almost 20 to life. Conspiracy charge. Enterprise. RICO charges was really truly made up for the mob back in the day. So now they saying you were a true boss. Calling shots. Calling shots. So, once again, man, the message is train up a child. Train up a child, man. As parents, is that what we're doing? Our young men, are we training them? We say we kings. All kings weren't good. Go look at the Bible. All kings weren't good, man. So when we say kings, we have to understand the brevity of what we're talking about. Oh, I'm a king. What is your fruit? What is your fruit? Are you meek? Do you have long suffering? Are you gentle? Man, do you have peace, joy? Come on, man. What fruit do you show? So once again, man, didn't want to be on here too long, but you know, I pray that the will of the Most High be done in these young men's lives. I pray for their families, because now their families, you got millions of dollars, y'all rich, but you just couldn't leave the lifestyle. You wanted to be a street legend. Being rich, making it out the hood wasn't good enough. You just had to be a street legend. You had to be legendary in the streets. So, yeah, man, it's getting crazy. On top of the world conflict that's arising, on top of it's a lot going on, guys. So I just wanted to come on real quick and just put that message in your ear. Our young men and young women, think about what you're doing. Think about the good advice someone is giving you. The doors of opportunity that are open, think about which door you walk through. I had record deals on the table, record companies calling. I just had a prominent, my wife is a witness, I had a prominent A&R 2 years ago when I put out a soul R&B album in 2019, in my inbox on Twitter. Sent me an offer in the middle of a pandemic. They fly you out to New York, come to California. I already got Black Canvas, the album, into some ears. I already got it into some hands. They already ready waiting on you. You the next this, you the next that. Got big plans for you. I read the offer sheet and it was, asked my wife, it was tempting. But I had to say no. See, that's what we don't want to, we see fame and fortune. We don't want to say no. The Most High, the Ruach HaKodesh spoke, was like, bro, are you crazy? Well, if you don't get out of that man inbox, tell him no, not interested. Because guess what would have happened? They was wanting things to get back to normal, things would start opening up, but they didn't. So if I would have been signed to a contract, a major label, like I said, this guy was in my inbox. He just happened to be co-owner of a basketball team in Brooklyn with a rapper. So you should already know the company I'm talking about, with a famous rapper. They're co-owners of a basketball team in Brooklyn, and they own a Rock Nation. Let's go ahead and say it. Brett Yarmark. Google his name. Ask my wife. No cap. As the young folks say, there's no cap for real. But I told him no. Because I would have been signed to Rock Nation as a soul R&B artist. And now, once again, I'm woke. I had just been out of 2 years. You know how it is when you wake up, you still think you do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would have been signed to a major label, not making any money because there were no shows at that time. You see that? You see how that would have, how Hasatan can tempt you into saying yes, and then you're trapped. But Yahuwah will allow it because he's testing you to see where your heart is, to see where your Ruach really is. So I said no. So all praises to Yahuwah for that. That's why I say, train up a child in the way he should go, and and when he gets older, when he matures, when he has experiences, he will not depart from it. All praises. That's mercy in itself, guys. That's the Most High's mercy in itself. And bugs on me and stuff. That's the Most High, and He is grand. His mercy and grace endure forever. That's what I'm talking about. And see, when you depart from that, that's when you're in sin. You're living in sin. Now, do we fall? Yes. Are we perfect? No. We're striving to be perfect. But chosen ones, listen to me. The things you're going through right now is for a reason. The spiritual warfare you're experiencing is for a reason. You gotta endure. It's tough. It is tough. But it's possible with Mashiach. Possible with Mashiach. So, all praises, man. Let me get off from over here, but these bugs over here got that rich blood. The Mashiach got that rich blood. But yeah, man. So, word for you rappers, locally, regionally, nationally, wherever now. You see this video, like I said, I don't make money off YouTube. I don't make any money. So I'm just giving it to you raw. Get back in get in the word, man. Learn your culture. Get in the Bible. The Bible is about you. It's about you. It's about you. Okay? Learn how to say no. When it's time to say no. Let your yay be yay and let your nay be nay. Don't be in between. You can't be straddling the fence, yo. Real. Okay? So all praises. Shout out to man, I had a great time on the Truth Be Told Flex podcast on this past Thursday. A lot of great information about the slamdemic, all of that, man. We had a great time with my brother Shir Yeshub and Zafa Yahoo. Had a great time with those brothers, good brothers over there in the faith and in the walk. I've known them brothers for a few months now, but it's almost like I've been knowing them all my life. Great ruachs and great spirits, great family men, and they do their research. They worship the Creator in ruach and in truth, in spirit and in truth. They have to have a great righteous balance, and that's what we have to have, especially as men. We have to have a great righteous balance. So shouts to them. Y'all willing, looking forward to being back on there and talking about a lot of more great topics we try to bring to you guys, that they're bringing to you guys, to keep you informed, keep our communities informed. Remember June 5th down in Dallas, Texas, y'all willing will be performing down at the Boehner, the Rec Center in Dallas, Texas, June 5th between 1 and 5 p.m. It's a free event. We have vendors there, a lot of great Hebrew Israelite performances from Low Events headlining. You got Yapa Q, you got Travis Knight, Sikba Yahoo, my man Eliot Yisrael. Me and him got that remix of a certain song. I ain't gonna tell you which one. I'm not gonna tell you which one. But shouts to him. We about to do a remix. Shouts to Yapa with the Save the Day remix that's going strong, streaming all platforms. New Moon streaming all platforms. Yahuwah, it's grand, guys. Keep trusting, keep fasting, keep praying. Okay? It's gonna get tough. But the house of Ayub love you. Keep us in prayer as we keep you in prayer. Remember, Proverbs 22. Come on, children. We gotta stay mature. We gotta get mature about what we're doing in these communities. Are we helping our community? Are we extorting? Are we banging on each other, killing each other? All right? The cards already start to get you. Love you. Shalom. Blessings. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Love you.